Alright, let's take a look at Switzerland. Oh, Switzerland, oh. Here we have three goalkeepers as well: Umlin, Sommer, and Verek. In defense, we have Akanji, LVD, Zizger, Comert, Rodriguez as our, I would say, back left, actually. For the back rights, we have Widemer and Michael Lang. In the midfield, we have Zakaria, Xhaka, Dejibril Sow, Remo Ferler, and Fernandez. We have Dominic Schmidt, and we have Fabian Raider and Ziki Amundi. In the attack, we have Ruben Varagas, we have Christian Fasanchot, and Renato Stephen, and Noah Okfor, who I think can play as a right midfielder also. We'll take a look at some things here. And finally, we have Cedric Itin, who's probably the top scorer on this list here for the central forwards. So that is the 21 men squad. Let us take a look at the previous formation. For Switzerland previous formation, we'll take a look at some matches in the World Cup. Against Cameroon here, they played 4-2-3-1 against a 4-3-3 and they beat them 1-0. Cameroon is not an easy team. Here against Brazil, they went with a 4-2-3-1 as well, but they lost from Brazil. You'd expect Brazil to beat Switzerland, maybe put a good fight, but here Brazil, per expectation, they won. Switzerland versus Serbia. This was an interesting match, and Switzerland was playing 4-2-3-1 against a 3-4-1-2, and they beat them 3-2, which was a great moment here for Switzerland because they needed the win. And their last match in the World Cup, when they made their exit, was against Portugal. Portugal was playing a 4-3-3. I don't see Cristiano, unfortunately. I think he became as a sub. But here Switzerland went off the grid and went in a totally different formation than they are used to. They played a 3-1-4-2. I'm not sure why, but they decided to play this formation. And unfortunately, in their team, we do not see Mbolo nor Shakiri, which is a sad, sad sight to see. But anyways, they lost 6-1 here against Portugal, which was a bit of a shock. Portugal is not too strong than Switzerland. You would expect a good battle, but it looked like a one-way side here, unfortunately for Switzerland. But that is what happens in football. And this was the last match before the 2024 Euro qualifier matches. They played against Belarus, which I think Belarus is not a tough team to beat, to be honest with you. I think with the quality of Switzerland, they should beat them no problem, but 5-0 is a bit a stretch in my opinion. I think maybe 2-0 or 1-0 would have sufficed, but it seems something went wrong with Belarus there to lose 5-0. They're not too weak, but they're not strong neither. But I mean, 5-0. I didn't expect 5-0, to be honest with you. So Switzerland had a good match there. They played a 4-3-2-1 against a 5-4-1. Fortunately, the I want to say the last good player that came from Belarus was Tomasz Rosiecki. Oh well, let's see what happens in the future. So I think for Switzerland, honestly, I think I think they were playing 4-3-2-1 just from previous trends and so forth. So if we take a look at the formation and the lineup, we will have Sommer in goalkeeping, of course, without a doubt. We'll have Rodriguez as our left back. We'll have either Vedemir or Lang as our right backs. And in the middle, I believe they should have Zizger or Kumart and LVD. But I think they're gonna play Akanji, even though I do not believe in this player. I mean, oh well. I think they're gonna play Akanji just because of how he plays in Manchester City. Um, to me, he still has a lot of things to prove, but in Manchester City, they see something in him, so he plays him. And in Switzerland, they see something in him that is wow, so they play him. Um, Unfortunately, I do not see the wow factor. So I would think if it were me, I would pick these two, but you will see. I think Akanji will definitely be here instead of one of these guys. In the center or in the midfield, we will have Raider as our left midfielder, and as our right midfielder, we'll either have Fernandez or Fierler. I think Fernandez over Fierler because to me the stats spoke more, but probably they will play Fierler more because of how he used to play in Switzerland before, anyways. So it's a matter of rapport here. Raider might not even make it to here. It might be Zachariah or someone else. But in the center and the orchestrator, in my opinion, will be Shaka. In front of the three midfielders here, the two, uh, I think better off to have Fasnacht and Okfor side by side. But looking at the previous formation and how they played against Belarus, they played Vargas instead of him. So probably they will remain with Vargas. But the stats say a lot of good things about Fasenschot. Fasencht. He has more, I think, in my opinion, he has more goals and more assists than Vargas, which which will be needed. I mean, the team they're playing against is probably an easy team. Sorry, not probably. Should be an easy team for Switzerland to beat at least 1 or 2-0. And like I said, Okfor can probably play as a left winger, left midfield, or advanced playmaker behind the central forward. And of course, we're gonna have Eaton as the center forward. He's the top scorer of the forwards that they have on the team so far. So I think Eaton should be their center forward to go to guy. Now I have a couple of variations here. So I'd like to share my point and variation. I think against the oppressors of Palestine, we should Switzerland should play maybe a 4-4-2 actually instead of a 4-3-2-1. Same players, no, not much change there, just changing positions, really. Okfor will come down as a right midfielder, and Fasanosht would be a central forward. No changes in the back, no changes in the three midfielders except for Okfor coming back, no changes in goalkeeping, no changes in attack except for Fasanscht um, being a central forward. The other variation I think that will probably be good to see Switzerland play against the oppressors of Palestine and beat them would be a 4-3-3, to be honest with you. Again, defense will be the same, goalkeeping will be the same, midfield will be the same. We'll just move players around, that's all. We'll have Shaka on the left side and Raider as a attacking midfielder, central midfielder position. We'll have Okfor as a right winger, and left winger will be either left winger will be um, Fosnost Varagas. So I think it'll be interesting to see either or one of these. a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3 formation against the process of Palestine, but probably we will see a 4-3-2-1, and I think Akanji will play. If you take a look at the previous formation, you will see that Estefan was there, Vargas was there, Furler was there, and also Akanji and Elvid. So I think they will play Akanji anyways. I think maybe probably if we can have Okfor instead of Stefan and the other player, Fassenschacht, instead of Vargas, that would be great. So something like this particular formation here. And with that, before I go, you might note that I did not do the other team's formation nor previous matches, and that is because I do not support the other team due to my political belief. I'm against all oppressors, so that is why I'm not doing the other team. So I'd like to say thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Take care.